We are in. We are in. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back. Another episode of Primarily Speaking, show where we love to talk shit on a plethora of topics, from sports and entertainment to random news and politics, and of course our favorite segment, Sit Your Ass Down. I am host with the most, man with the gas, Mr. Poppin' Two Quarters. Let me get in that ass. It is your boy Prime and Azul to the 25.
That's right, baby. And it's Hannibal Vanderbilt, the down south Georgia boy, and I'm passing it out to my bro on the right.
Yo, it's your boy Q the Body, aka Mr. Alabama Slammer. We about to run this show down. Let's get it.
There we go. We are missing 1/4 of the crew. Mr. Rex Devereaux is not here with us today, but we got to carry on without him. How y'all fellas doing, man? What's going on?
Yeah.
Y'all got
COVID-19 again.
I got anything you wanna say? How you feeling, man?
COVID-19. We feeling all right, man. We still hanging on. We here.
Ooh,
we about to do the show.
Boy, they got that thing.
Yeah,
got that thing.
Hey, Aquarius season around the corner. Y'all already know what it is.
Oh, that's what you want to say. You want to try to deflect now, huh?
That's right, baby. The last airbender. How you feel about that, man? It's Aquarius season. Go ahead and stand up on it. You know
Ooh, them boys done catch that thing, man. Y'all feeling healthier now, though? Y'all wasn't too bad off or anything like that, right?
Healthy, bro.
Man.
That's good, man. So like the symptoms that people talk about having, like the coughing and loss of taste and things like that, man. Y'all experience any of that?
I had a little cough, but the cough didn't last long. I never lost my sense of smell or taste. Never.
That's good. What about you, Brown?
Nah, man, I had a little fever on Wednesday night, man. Other than that, I've been copacetic. That's
good, man. That's good. Well, glad y'all feeling okay, you know what I'm saying, regardless of positive or not. But dang, man. Y'all gotta stay quarantined for what, 14 days, right? 10 or is it 10 or 14 now? They keep switching the shit up.
Who knows, man? These motherfuckers.
I think if you exposed, it's 10. If it's
infected or positive, I should say.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get tested again next week because, like I say, I feel great, bro.
My boy got to stay away. Quarantine, man. Hey, I hope when you take tests again, that shit come back negative, man, so you can get back to the real world. But y'all supplied up. Y'all got enough toilet tissue and shit like that.
Toilet tissue. Yeah, what do you? I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck did this toilet tissue shit come from? Like, it was no need for motherfuckers to be going out there and buying up all that motherfucking toilet tissue. Like, that shit was ridiculous, dog.
You said you gotta make sure you got your goddamn tissue, man, so you can wipe your ass, man.
No, man. Shout out to the people, man, that came through, man. The supporters already, man. We got a bundle of donations came through by the house already, man. Liquored up, we beered up, we watered up. We got plenty of juice.
That's what's up, man. Y'all got all your supplies.
Galore. We ready to go, man. We good. If we gotta hunker down for the long haul, we good.
Too bad nobody can just drop by no pussy or nothing like that. Ain't got no pussy delivery.
I mean, we can always do what's that? Get a glory hole thing on to something,
Glory hole.
You ain't never gotta come in. You never gotta come in.
All right, man. I had a pretty decent week, man. Not much going on. I had have y'all boy ever had the dream that you had to use the bathroom?
Oh yeah, man. When I was younger, I think as a kid, I think I had that shit happen one time before, man.
Wait a minute.
Man.
Wait a minute. Did you piss yourself, nigga?
For me?
Did you piss yourself, nigga?
No.
Listen.
No.
Don't listen. So listen, right? I didn't think I had that much to drink, but dreaming that I used the bathroom real bad, really bad, and I used the bathroom in my dream. Come find out, the whole fucking wall in my bedroom is it's all over the goddamn wall. All over the wall.
Nigga be saying, zip.
I just I was doing graffiti, man. Look at I was doing the graffiti, and the dumb thing is, I like, why the wall looks? Wake up in the morning, why the wall so damn shiny? God damn, what the fuck all this? What the hell is this? My wife was like, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong.
See, now we know. Now we know. Gotta keep it out of yourself.
You know what, dog? You know what, dog? At least you did not piss the bed, okay? Okay? Because if you would have pissed the bed, we just would have ended this shit. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and cut off the air.
Y'all gonna be my friend no more?
We were gonna be friends, but we're gonna tell you to scrap this shit, dog. Don't ever. Don't put matter of fact, don't talk about this shit no more. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. Because I'm gonna roast your ass now. Let's move on to something else now.
Oh man, I talk about shiny. The motherfucker wall is shiny.
Did you log roll out the bed?
I don't know how I've been sleeping, nigga. Oh wow. Hey man. Hey, that dreaming that you gotta use the bathroom shit is wild as fuck, man. Oh, but anyway, man, let's get into some random news and some politics. Let's see. Just recently, earlier this week, Mr. Wesley Allen Beamer was arrested in DC trying to go through a checkpoint near the inauguration site by the Capitol with a fake inaugural credentials and semi-automatic handgun and 509 rounds of ammunition. Like, I'm like, why you got 500 rounds for a handgun? Like, that's a lot. How many clips did you bring? God damn. This nigga try to get through with fake credentials. Huh?
I carry about 300 rounds around with me.
Okay. I don't know if you need 300 rounds riding around with you in your car, but okay.
I mean, I got 2 cars, so I split it up between cars.
That seemed like a lot. 500 seemed like a lot for a handgun. Like, how many?
No,
how many
I had a friend that got caught bringing that shit on. He was, well, he ain't gonna say caught, but he had shit in his car driving on base, and they did like a random search or whatever, and found like he had like over 1,000 rounds of ammunition.
Damn, that's a lot, man. To be riding.
He was Texas too, though. So
I mean, I ain't mad at you, but you know, they got his ass locked up.
Better to have it. Didn't you buy it to protect yourself?
I think he might have bought that to do some damage, but
yeah, I mean, you got 500 rounds. That ain't just for protection. That's assault.
No, that ain't.
You go into offense with that.
You come do. You trying to do the do. Okay.
I read there was a story here in Colombia earlier this week where 3 guys were killed. And they had a progression of the story. They just had 3 people killed. And then the next one I saw that says no one is charged and the 3 people getting killed. I'm like, damn, why they ain't charging? They ain't gonna charge. Maybe they just can't find nobody. That's what it is. They couldn't find. They can't find who did it. Then I read the article this morning. It says no one's charged because the 3 people killed themselves. They killed each other. It was 2 people from Colombia, 1 dude from Orangeburg. And there was a drug deal turned into a robbery, and they all killed each other. Ain't that some shit?
Hey.
I wonder if it was like that one movie when they did the bullet and everybody shot and it was like, wow.
We talking about Wanted.
Yeah,
the curve bullet. I don't think they that skillful, bro.
I think you know what it is, man.
I was giving
that is the perfect example. There's no honor among thieves.
No honor amongst thieves. Like, damn, y'all come to do the deal and y'all trying to rob each other. And I guess the one dude was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? I ain't about to rob me.
So you got
both of the asses.
You got the plug, the buyer, and then the middleman all robbing each other.
God damn. That's a wild shit. Moving on. A man, he forgets his password to a Bitcoin account that has $220 million in it.
I want to stop. You should say that for when you said you was gonna do that. Sit your ass down like you said you was gonna do.
Okay, I can don't mention it, right? No, I can't do that.
Nah.
Why am
Go ahead, man. What do you think,
I'm
man?
mentioning it. I'm mentioning
It's
it.
primary speaking.
It's
Go
been
ahead.
mentioned. It's been mentioned. Okay. Mr. Stefan Thomas. He is from Germany but lives in San Francisco. Forgot his password to a $220 million account. That's a lot, man. The forget your password. And you when we talked about this earlier, Brown, you had said well, why what about resetting his password? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? That's right. They ain't got no forgot your password link on the website.
Like, I mean, they ain't like a bank user call and look, man, my password, I fucked that up. Here's my information, and can we reset that and give me another?
You know what? I think it's a hard drive. He don't have the password to get into the hard drive. I think that's what it is. Not just his Bitcoin account. It's his hard drive that has evidence that he's the owner of said, you know,
account,
whatever account or whatever the case may be.
Oh well, shit, he fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah. Damn. Sorry for you, bro. Sorry for you.
Yeah.
I hope I don't find that said hard drive. Find a way into that said hard drive.
Yeah, and he only got 10 attempts before it locks or erases completely, and he's tried it.
Oh, he got like
already.
He got the what's the security happening where shit self-deleting or whatever.
BitLock? No, it ain't BitLock. I'm tripping, not BitLock. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of it. But oh well, sucks to be him. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
sucks to be him.
Yeah.
Moving on, I want to mention a little bit of things in politics. Anything else on random news, fellas?
Got the first one for you. It's a little bit of random news in politics together.
Okay, shoot.
So we had a young brother, Jim Clyburn, introduced a bill on the House floor, and the aim of the bill is to heal racial wounds. Mr. Clyburn wants to make the Black national anthem, "Lift Every Voice and Sing," into the American national hymn. And he thinks this will improve or heal race relations in America. My question is, how in the fucking hell do he get that shit put together and even think anything about that will ever heal racial wounds? It could be the exact opposite for all I care, but that is the last thing I am thinking about as a Black man in America. The last thing I'm thinking about. You could have introduced reparations. I mean, you could have introduced land grants, anything.
Anything. What you got to say, Hannibal?
Make a song that is already cherished by the Black community until the American hymn, as if January 6th happened. Those folks don't give a shit about the Black American hymn or whatever, or the Lift Every Voice Sing. They don't give a shit about that. They don't give a shit about the Constitution. So how you gonna think a song is gonna change their mind?
That's true. Very true, man. Good points, man. Good points, man. Hannibal, what you got to say?
Man, hey, on that right there, it's time for a change, man. It's time for a change.
What do you mean time for, like, go ahead and add the song in?
Jim? A person thinks like that in politics?
That's
you supposed to be for the people? No. You supposed to be the voice of the people? No, it's time to get him out of there. You gotta be thinking like that.
That's why I'm about to say that's disappointing to me, because he's been such a figurehead for so long. Like to put that forth to us as an offer, like that's so low on the totem pole for things that you could be doing. Like you were saying, Brown, it's way bigger things that you could have put on the ticket, and a song. Like that was disappointing. I'll admit that was disappointing.
He might as well put what's the song?
Lift Every
Voice. For the 99 and 2000s.
Yeah,
back that thing up.
He might as well put back that ass up like that. That's how fucking ridiculous that is.
Back that ass up.
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, that's disappointing, man.
And Rick asked how and when will South Carolina be kind of like what Georgia happened with Georgia this past year. as far as going blue or making changes and stuff like
We
that.
need a Stacey Abrams type person, and Jim Clyburn should have been that type of person, but he with efforts like that, there's no way.
Like he might well give old boy his seat, well, represent his seat, and get it and go to the house somewhere.
Shit, man. Damn, Jim, man. I really hope there's more to it. I know y'all boys haven't thinking too far into it early, but man, hey, I really hope it's more than that.
No matter what's more to it, brother. For that to even come out your fat lips.
True, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it at that. What else, man? Y'all got the random news.
Okay, I got the one thing with the so a young man, he was driving his car and he wrecked the he ran into the vehicle of an older gentleman.
Right.
So when the older gentleman got on there, I guess they were exchanging information. He found out that the young cat didn't have any insurance.
Mm-hmm.
He asked them to give him his earrings. And the young cat told him no. So the old cat roughed him up and took his earrings from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sound like, man, that's some tough shit. He really showed that youngster. He showed that young buster some shit. But when you think about it, now when the police come, the youngster's gonna tell him, yeah, it was my fault for the accident. But this man assaulted me and robbed me. Who gonna get the last laugh? You fucking old idiot.
Yeah, he gonna rob the man. He gonna rob the man for some earrings. How much you thought the earrings was worth to cover the damage of the accident?
They probably, dog. If he don't have money for insurance, how much would the earrings worth?
Damn CZs out there, man. I get 50 cent worth of glass.
Thank you.
Hey, that's sad. Old man out there beating up young boys for earrings. That's fucked up. Moving into
Go ahead.
Moving into politics. Oh, before politics, man, I want to give a quick RIP, man, to a classmate of mine, Mr. Isaac White. Heard earlier today that he passed early this week. That he passed away. I don't know any of the details or anything like that, man. But shout out to Isaac and his family, man. Condolences from me, primarily speaking, man. He was a good dude. He had a lot of classes together. Cool guy, man. I was real sad to hear that news, man. So rest in peace, man. Woof, man. It feels weird when you at an age where people you went to school with passing away. That's the second classmate I had passed away in the past 3 months, 3 months, because the other one passed away right before Christmas, man. It's a weird category to be in, man. Weird.
Hey, man, condolences, man, from the brothers down here, down in the Low Country, man.
Mm-hmm.
We stand with your brother.
Yeah.
But, hey, get them log rolls up.
He from right
down
down
log rolls
there,
up, man. Get that physical therapy going. Take care of yourself now.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will. Oh, shit. I need it. God damn it. I ain't want to be next on the list, bro. But politics. Trump has been impeached for a second time. What is the significance of this, fellas? The significance that he has been impeached by the House of Representatives for a second time. First of all, he's the first president to ever be impeached twice. I don't know if we give applause to that or what. I don't know, but yay.
Yeah, I mean, he is by far. He said he was going. He's the greatest ever. He's the greatest at everything. He's the best at this, best at that. And he go down as the worst of the worst. He's Richard Nixon status.
No, he is.
When he was impeached the first time, didn't that already disqualify him from those same things? Like he can't run again? No.
In order to disqualify him, the Senate has to indict him.
Yeah.
Indict him. Okay. So
and if the Senate indicts him, that means he gets no $200,000 monthly allowance.
Yearly.
Yearly.
Yes.
Yearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No $200,000 yearly allowance.
$1 million a year in travel.
Right. Secret Service.
Security. Yeah. You get none of that. And with the way his businesses are failing, you know what I'm saying? Let's think about this. When you do a security clearance and you owe a lot of money to someone, the first thing they ask you is, how can we trust you? What are you doing to clear up these actions so that we can trust you to keep our information as a country?
Right.
All the information that he knows and all the money that because his businesses are in hospitality. They've already taken a hit.
Yeah. What if
now with his public image being thrown down into the a shit storm, went down like a flaming pile of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now people are jumping out that boat and he's losing more money. You got people requesting like, yo, we want our fucking money back for making donations to you.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, sheesh.
So if you owe money like that and you're now looking at being impeached, you goddamn right. It'd be in the Senate's best interest to indict this motherfucker. Yeah. Because this motherfucker has information that will hurt your country for years.
They need to man, what happen though? Like if they impeach him, I mean if he gets indicted and then he can't run again, all that good stuff, they can lock him up, right? They can bring up charges on him for some other stuff, right?
On a plethora of things.
Yeah. Well, he's already facing a plethora of charges anyway.
Yeah.
So damn, I mean he can be in jail, man. And what kind of real jail can an ex-president go to? He ain't gonna go like state prison or federal prison. He ain't gonna go there.
He gonna probably just, change his hair color and lock him up, put him in Arizona somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
They gonna get rid of his ass like Jeffrey Epstein.
Because a mother, like, what's the name? What's the girl name? The one who do the cooking show with Snoop.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, the little fake Fed jail.
Yes. What do you call it? Club Fed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Inauguration coming up Wednesday, fellas. It's tense times, man. They got orders at all the capitals, and about violence, possible violence, man. Like we were saying earlier, that guy with the fake inaugural credentials, man. People really trying to do shit at these capitals, man, around this inauguration. Niggas is really mad. Niggas is really mad, man. Do y'all have any fear of actual attacks?
I'm gonna say something, and you're probably gonna look at me kind of crazy about it. We as Black people need to stop looking at this shit and being surprised. We gotta stop being surprised. We've seen this shit all our lives.
True indeed.
Our entire history in this country, we've seen these terrorists running around every day on the streets.
That's very true. That's very true.
It's nothing new for us.
We are
it's other white folks.
We all think about as far as danger to us. You know what I mean? Like you said, this is normal. This is normal shit that we see all the time. But as far as them crossing I don't say crossing the line, they've been crossing that line, but being more forthright and violence towards people of color.
They've never stopped.
No, I mean like well, I guess you're right. Shit, I'm about to say like you actually seeing them coming in your neighborhood doing shit like they was doing back in the 60s type shit, or 50s and 30s, whatever. Coming in your neighborhood with that type of energy.
They did this shit to me. Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Oh, for real? Right back where you from?
No, not where I'm from, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. You in the South, right?
Yeah, but me personally, I've never seen them coming in our neighborhoods with no shit like that. They never did that. They never coming and marching in our neighborhoods with no, we coming to get you motherfucking shit. No. Police would come do some shit. I'm talking about citizens, regular citizens.
You talking about citizens? No, not citizens, nah. But you know what I'm saying?
No. Even citizens, man. We gotta think. It wasn't like 4 years ago when those group of mob that grabbed the black man who walking down the street and chained him to the back of the truck and drug him down the street.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about they forcefully coming into your neighborhood. That's a dude walking down the street.
He was at a gas station.
Okay, all right. I mean, but I'm talking about mob and shit. Well, yeah, I guess that is mobbing too. So.
Yeah, you got.
I don't know.
Ahmaud Arbery was just happening. What, February? That was a damn neighborhood.
True. you know, I don't know. I guess I got a different type of picture in my mind when I'm.
I mean, you probably thinking about, the
articulating it.
hoods and all that shit there. Them coming down the street and watching the hoods and pitchforks and flames.
Yeah, like just coming in, knocking, kicking in your door type shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
about.
I don't think they're gonna be able to do no Rosewood type shit now. That shit probably out the window.
You know what I mean?
They get their lit up.
All I'm saying is, hey, if you ain't got it yet, go get it. Get that license. Get legal firearm and protect, because
hey,
they clearly show if they ready to take over the Capitol, they really don't give a fuck about coming in your house.
In my opinion, fuck the license. Go get your gun and get it over with. I don't give you a license for. You take me home. Yeah, you don't need one in the house.
Just be ready. That's all I say. What else we got going on in politics? That's pretty much it, man. I speaking on that vaccine thing, but y'all kind of like explain it to me. I don't really want to. It's kind of meh. We'll go on from that. So next we will jump into sports and entertainment.
All right, man. So we're gonna talk about sports. Everybody knows that Alabama was the 2020 champs. They got over here going crazy. Bill Belichick turned down the presidential Medal of Freedom. So he turned that down because he said that everything that he saw going on, it was an honor to have it, presented to him, but he would respectfully turn it down because it was coming from Trump and how he's been attacking the country, America as a whole, pretty much.
Our democracy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? So, he had to turn it down. Another thing, they got some coaching hires going on out here in the NFL. They took Dan Quinn's Dallas Cowboys went and hired him as a defensive coordinator. I think that's a C+ hire. I don't know what Dan Quinn's head is at. I don't know if he's gonna do anything to, revamp his defensive strategy, but I didn't see it with the Falcons. The Raiders hired Gus Bradley as a defensive coordinator. We'll see where that goes. That may be a step up from what they were before because their defense wasn't stopping shit. Then, the Falcons went and hired Arthur Smith. Who the fuck is this guy? Well, I tell you, that guy is the offensive coordinator for the Tennessee Titans. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if the Falcons go out and get a big back like Derrick Henry, maybe we'll be able to do some things. But
don't sound like you want to on your team, man.
A quarterback. Then the Jaguars hired, Mr. Have a Heart Attack. I got to quit coaching now. Urban Meyer. Head coach. Yeah.
I wish Rex was here because he said he don't think that's a good hire.
I take about 4 years. I don't expect them to win right away. We'll see. If they get somebody like Trevor Lawrence or somebody that can really get in there and do some things.
Y'all think Urban Meyer actually got the chops to do it in the NFL?
I mean, look at the offenses in the NFL. They pretty much run the system that he runs.
Y'all running college offense.
Okay, we'll see. They have some college coaches that couldn't hack it.
They have some that couldn't, but now if you look at it, they're looking for more innovativeness.
How many?
The old school coaching style that just line up and run it down your throat. You got to have some innovation in there.
How many successful college head coaches made it to the NFL and actually transitioned well and actually have a positive type of career in that league?
It's few.
Because I know Pete Carroll did pretty decent, pretty good. Other than Pete Carroll, I don't really know nobody else. And I act like I know a bunch of people, but
you had Jimmy Johnson back in the day.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson is a big one, dog. He came from my University of Miami, stepped in as Dallas Cowboy coach, and went to rocking and rolling.
Did that thing. Anybody else?
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, it's some, but I think nowadays the way that the NFL is going and the way that it's designed, it's easier for a college coach to step in. But it depends on which type of organization he's stepping into.
Right.
If he's stepping into an organization that's been winning or has some things or has had some success before in the past, or they really truly are going in a new direction, they could possibly have some success. Luckily, in the case of Urban Meyer, this team is going in a new direction because they got rid of their GM as well, who they probably should have never hired in the first place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tom Coughlin is, was a tough, grinding out coach. That was good, but things change. If you can't adapt to people, you can no longer be in those positions that deal with people on a regular basis because you're going to rub players the wrong way. And in this league, players have more power now than what they had before in the past. Not as much as they do in the NBA, but they do have more power now.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got and I mean, no, let's not get hung up on the football. Man, we got to talk about James Harden.
Triple double.
Triple double Harden out there came out there after eating a good old double cheeseburger. He went out there and dropped them with 30 something. I think KD hit him with 42. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the combination gonna work. The combination gonna work. Your boy said he gonna pass the rock. You know what I'm saying? He playing with his boy. They've been waiting to play together for a long time.
Well, 12 assists he had?
Hey.
I think he had 32, 14, and 12.
Yeah. Hey, the guy was balling. You know what I'm saying? Woo!
He actually looked like he might have dropped by 15 pounds too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could drop 15 pounds in 1 week.
He went out there and
days.
He went out there and
had Emma or something.
Yeah, had to have Emma. Drop him like that. But the other big news coming out of the NBA is, man, what the hell is going on with Kyrie Irving? Everybody wants to know, is he going? Is he going? Is he coming? And I suggest he'll be back on board with the team or whatever. I don't know how it's going to affect the chemistry with that team, but
y'all think they need
Kyrie Irving was just fined over $400,000 by the NBA.
Y'all think they need him at this point?
Not really.
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't think the team really needs
to win the East. No.
Because I mean, his antics, man, it don't show. Like how can his teammates trust him or want to play with him on the court when he kind of just shitting on them, boy?
The man been on a Skype call during the game.
What? Skype call during the game?
For personal reasons.
Yeah, he said he was that person, but he been on a Skype call doing a fundraiser for a politician.
I mean, it's hard to want to play with somebody that's selfish to that degree. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be, you got some personal stuff to deal with, but you just pretty much giving your middle finger to them boy. Like, look, I got this shit to deal with. I ain't fucking with y'all right now.
The crazy thing they say he called, texted teammates like right before the game, like, yeah, I ain't coming tonight. But didn't text nobody else, the organization, the coach, none of them people.
You gotta text the coaches, man. You can't just take your coworkers. You gotta let the supervisor know too. Shit. God damn. Right, what else? What else you got there, sir?
Man, that's it. That's all I got for sports. Another thing for entertainment, man. When we get into my bad, forgot about it, man. So Disney Plus just went ahead and dropped the new WandaVision Marvel content, WandaVision. Yeah. They went ahead and dropped it. So on Friday they showed the first 2 episodes, and from what I saw in it, it was pretty much what I expected. It was gonna be like the old episodes, the Bewitched and all the other stuff, and it's gonna progress through that time. I don't look forward to pick up to the action part till a little later on, or start showing a little bit more of breaking of the of her mental capacity or whatever. They had that, and then another good showing that came out. I'm not gonna say a show, a movie. One Night in Miami, man.
Yeah, Regina
One Night in Miami was good. You know what I'm saying? I know you say you haven't seen it yet, but trust me, check it out. It was good, man.
Got plans to watch that tomorrow. So,
good. So you know anything about it at all? The backstory on it?
I just know that it's supposed to be. As a matter of fact, I was the one that told y'all about it when I first saw the trailer.
You still don't mean you know the backstory now. Yeah, I told y'all about it.
It's about when Muhammad Ali had a title fight down in Miami, and they couldn't It just so happened to be Sam Cooke, Jim Brown, sorry, Muhammad Ali, and I forget the other guys. Who's the other
Malcolm
guy?
X.
Fourth guy. Malcolm X, yeah, Malcolm X. And they had to stay in the black area of Miami in some hotel, and they got together in a room and had a discussion about uh the advancement of black people, advancement of color people. Is that correct? I don't know what the
Uh,
conversation was about. I'm
so it's
getting.
more about them using their platforms to advance
Yeah,
Okay.
black people further.
All right. Yeah, don't give it away. Don't tell me because I want to see it, and then we.
yeah.
I
And
know we should talk about it today, but we ain't.
it's the precursor to a change gonna come.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm definitely gonna check it out though. I'm looking forward to watching it.
When you look at it, you know what I'm saying. If you
Think about that, though.
look at it now.
Could you imagine being in a room with those four people at the same time?
That's powerful, man. Sam Cooke, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, and Jim Brown. The Jim Brown of then.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Hey, that's big, man. I wonder how much security he had outside the door. You see a bunch of black people in the hanging outside one door.
Oh, the nation been there.
Oh, you know the boy been good.
Yeah.
Deep.
Hey, your boy who played the bellhop at John Wick, the black dude.
Oh yeah, he was in that.
Yeah. He been the nation guard outside.
Oh, that's my dog from The Wire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Detective from The Wire.
Also,
that's my guy.
So the other thing about that, I think, so and then this all happened a week before Malcolm was killed.
What about Sam Cooke? How long before he died?
It was, I don't think it was. I think so because he went on to do A Change Will Come after this.
Oh, okay, all right. That's good. That's good stuff, man. Also, man, you have anything else you want to add? I want to add a couple things here.
Oh yeah, man. Don't forget your boy, Anthony Mackie. He dropped the movie on Netflix, man. Outside the Wire. I forget the young man's name. He plays Franklin on Snowfall.
Which is coming back soon.
Yeah, which is coming back soon. Can't wait to catch that. Hey, that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good movie as well. You got another one to add?
Yeah, Night Stalker. Night Stalker is a documentary about a serial killer in LA in the 80s, which is pretty gruesome shit, man. He did some pretty foul ass shit, man. They couldn't catch him because he had no pattern. He killed old, young, man, women, child molesting kids, doing all kind of shit, man. It's wild ass documentary. I'm only it's 4 episodes. I'm only 1.5 in. But check it out. The shit is good, but gruesome, dude. Woo, real gruesome, man. And Phil Spector died. Anybody care about that? Does anybody care that Phil Spector died? Hey, get y'all picture back up.
Wait a minute, brother.
Anybody care? Y'all don't give a fuck about Phil Spector, the guy that was
there we go,
convicted as a murderer, right? Not a rapist, but a murderer or a child molester. Which one was it?
He was a murderer, right?
I think he convicted of murder. He fled and he ain't never come back.
I thought he had died already.
He died, but yeah, that's all I had to add. That's it, man. That's it.
Man, so, happy birthday to James Earl Jones, also, man. Today's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, James Earl Jones. My son works.
you know what it could have been. The top of
we gotta get to the meat and potatoes, fellas. Meat and potato time. Meat and potato time.
Dream. We got time for that. Ever come?
We got time for that one.
Who?
Yeah, we got time for that. Go with the topic again.
We was gonna get into the meat and potatoes.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing, man. Spin it up.
I wanted to ask the question. I was having a conversation with my wife earlier, and it was talking about kids and their upbringing and whether or not their upbringing determines what kind of adult or person that they turn out to be, what kind of human being they turn out to be. And I know we had a discussion before about love, being raised on love versus being raised on survival. But it was I forget who we were thinking about. We were thinking about somebody, and it was like, well, they were raised right, but they just decided to be an asshole or murderer or rapist or whatever the case, or criminal, whatever the case may be. And so y'all think that people's upbringing has is a determining factor for what they're going to become as an adult or human being?
So I would say that it has a impact on what you may grow up to. How you're raised basically is your foundation and your basics, or how you're taught to live and how you're supposed to respect other people's opinions, views, and that's kind of that's your upbringing, really.
Right.
How you turn out or how you end up in the grand scheme of things is about choices.
Right. That's the thing. Oh, go ahead.
So if you make bad choices, bad shit tend to happen to you.
Okay. Hannibal.
I'll say this. All right, so whenever it's somebody, you talk about their upbringing or whatever, I say that it's the groundwork, but it's not. It plays a part. It plays a big part, but it is not the part. The part that determines who you are in the long run. Long run is you. You know what I'm saying? Your upbringing can be a big determining factor when it comes with a lot of trauma or whatever like that. But more and more so, you know what I'm saying, you hear about the stories of the people who overcame some of the less fortunate factors, not being able to have resources to make it, but more so now, more people have resources so that they are able to make it out of those type of situations.
True. One of the things I thought about, I had a friend of mine, I won't say what, but I had a friend of mine who had a very good upbringing. Although raised by a single mom, good mom, a disciplining mom, a structured mom, do the right thing type of mom. But they just decided that they wanted to do what they wanted to do. You know what I mean? And he had siblings, and his siblings didn't choose the same thing that he did. Even though he had that structured upbringing, he decided to go another route. You know what I'm saying? On his own. And as much as his mom would try to beat it into him in his head to not do those things, he just do it even more. You know what I mean? He just had that on his brain. So even though you can have a structured, I'm saying structured in the sense of a positive upbringing. You know what I mean? You could still go astray. It could be good, like you were saying, Brian. It's a good foundation, a good starter, but it doesn't really necessarily determine how you're going to end up.
No, I gotta say, my younger brother, of the 5 kids my pops has, he is probably the only one that's probably grew up with just by eating everything that he wanted or could want was given to him. The rest of us kind of was we got stuff, but it wasn't like we got what the hell we wanted. We got hey, you get that over there, okay? We'll get you next time, okay? But no, my little brother, he got everything he wanted, man. He went through school, been an AO all the time, and got in high school, man, the last year or two in high school, and like, fuck it, I just want to smoke weed. Then smoking weed, so I just want to sell drugs. So he could have, when he graduated high school, he could have went to had a little program set up for him already, because he was big in mechatronics in high school. So he had all his certifications done in high school already. And he had I think one other certification he had to wait to do after high school. And it was probably like a 6-month program. He could have finished that program and started out making $75,000 a year. He told my stepmom and dad, "Nah, I want to go to college. I just want to, stay around close to the house, make sure everything's okay with mom because I know dad's not here all the time." And that's a bullshit excuse.
Right.
But his real excuse was, he wanted to sell drugs and be a fucking fanatic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he out in the streets now doing anything and fucking up. I already possibly got a body count somewhere out there. on him, where he probably took a life or two out there already in the streets. He probably done a lot of fucked up shit.
Damn, man. And see that's why, you know, people say like because one reason I wanted to have Rex on this conversation is because, you know, he talks about parenting a lot, you know what I mean, and how parenting can be the cause of bad parenting is why some of these kids are out here doing this or doing that. And while I agree that you need some structure from a parent, I don't think that is a determining factor in and of itself as to what you're going to do as a teenager and beyond. You know what I mean? You can still do any motherfucking thing out there.
Now, do I agree with them that you need to do your job as a parent? Yes. But you could be the best parent in the world and still have a kid go out there and do some crazy fucked up shit in one instant like that, and go from sugar shit.
Yeah. What you gonna say, Hannibal?
Because the key word in that was some, because it's too many stories to counteract the other side of the coin. Also, it's too many stories of parents who do everything they can for a kid so they can have a successful upbringing, so they can get, you know, have all the utensils and everything they need for success. Right. And those individuals take it for granted. And then you have those upbringings where the kid is told he ain't shit, he ain't never gonna be shit, she ain't shit, she ain't gonna be shit but a hoe, gonna have a baby, gonna do this, that, and the third, but rise from the ashes, take, go above and beyond with limited resources. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's stories on each side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? Parenting does play a key factor in every last one of them, because it does mold you as the person you're going to be later on. So,
like you had said earlier, it gives you a foundation, something to work from, because, you know, you can say they know better. You know what I'm saying? You can actually say that, nah, that child wasn't raised like that. That child decided to do those things. You know what I'm saying? Some kids will follow what they're raised by. Some will say, even though I'm raised by this, I still want to go do X, Y, and Z. So
like a good example, I told my brother before. I said, look here, man, you're out there selling drugs amongst folks who are doing it to survive. You're doing it because fuck it, you just feel like that's something you want to do.
Right. Big
They're
difference.
doing survival.
Big difference from
they
that
think,
shit, man.
In their eyes, they see you as a threat to their survival. So think about that when you next time you're out there want to do that shit. You're a threat to their survival.
Yeah, because without that thing,
either you are a train that we can ride on, we can hitch our train to, so we can get to the top. But ultimately, I'm gonna have to knock you off, because you've been getting money, and I want to get that same money you're gonna get, because that's the type of people you bring around you that stick close to you.
But see, you're supposed to have, when you in that environment, you know, there's a lot of people that are wolves. They like, this is how they live. By doing this is how they eat. You know what I'm saying? And they will do anything.
Wolves more loyal than that, bro.
They will do anything to make sure they eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some people just if you don't have to do it and you out there bullshitting with it, playing with it, you're gonna get caught up around niggas that ain't playing with. That's their livelihood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a big difference from people that just doing it to do it and people that for survival.
So yeah, I mean,
it's like a pack of hyenas.
You could
wolves, baby.
You could be like the most strictest by the book parent ever.
Wolves loyal, man.
And them kids are sometimes that works even. That's the kids who are locked down and can't do nothing. You always on them. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're the ones gonna jump ship first.
Yeah, they gonna be out there. They're the ones. Them usually the females you usually see busting it open, and them usually the dudes who telling their mom shut up, or they out here in the streets, dog. They out here. They looking like whatever, selling whatever, probably smoking, drinking, doing whatever, because they just lost out here, bro.
And then today, you know, social media plays a big role, because you could be a great parent, man, and you don't know who the hell telling your kids something on the back end.
But the thing I don't like about the social media aspect is these motherfuckers make it seem like, oh, they living this life and it's all glitz and glamour. I got all this money, I'm doing this, that, and the third. But man, that's a struggle that people go through that live through that life. That's a struggle. That shit ain't all fucking bunch of stacks of money. That shit is not like that 24/7. That shit is like that for a few moments out of a 24-hour cycle. You know what I'm saying? And people don't get that. But I hope that we can show the youth a little bit better. I do believe in closure. I do believe that you need good parenting. You should definitely have structure for your children as a parent. And you don't want to leave them out there to their own devices. You know what I'm saying? You don't want anybody else raising your child with their guidelines and morals. You need to instill that yourself. But I also think that you got to instill in your kids. They need to understand consequences and choices. You know what I'm saying? Every choice you make has a consequence, good or bad. You know what I mean? You might dismiss when you make a choice and you get a good consequence. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's just everything's still moving. But when you make that choice and you get a bad consequence and that shit can fuck up your life, you got to be wary of that. You know what I mean? Very, very, very mindful that when I do this is a possible consequence. Shit can get real at the end of that road, man. So I think we should definitely tell our kids stuff like that, man. But I thought that was an interesting topic to have. Anything else y'all boy want to say?
I would say another thing. Like I think when Rex was talking about, how you like whoop your kids up. Like sometimes for me, if you're going to whoop your kids, there needs to be an explanation of, okay, this is what you did and this is consequence of it. Like you just said.
Yeah, of course. You can't just say
you did this and this consequence.
You can't just say you cry. I'm gonna give you something to cry for.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Say that.
Yeah, so I think that's the difference. I mean, the one thing I think people didn't do when I was growing up. Sometimes you just caught that left hook and you
goddamn
go sleep. Yeah.
Stop looking.
But no, I think that once you explain it to them and like you just said, consequences of your actions, explain that to them. Hey man, you should be good to go. That should be a part of your parenting, man. If you're not using that skill set of communication with your kids, then you are the problem sometimes.
Part of the problem. I agree with that. Well, good shit, man. Good stuff, fellas. I think that was pretty good, man. And we are down to the last little segment. Sit your ass down. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing so we can tell these dumb motherfuckers from this past week to sit their stupid ass down. I will go first. My sit your ass down for this week is Mr. Stefan Thomas from Germany, who now lives in San Francisco. You need to sit your ass down because you forgot the password to money. You don't forget the password to money. I don't care what kind of account you got. You got your email account. You got the account at work to get in your computer. You got your fucking Wi-Fi password. You don't forget the password to the money. I don't know how you did this, but you are one dumb motherfucker. You need to sit your ass down because I don't care. Even if it was 220 now, and if it was 7 million then, that's still $7 million that you are blocking yourself from. You're supposed to have that shit tattooed on the inside of your eyelids so that you would never forget that motherfucker. But I digress. Sit your ass down, bro. Next up, Hannibal.
Yeah. Yo, I'll jump in and take this one, man.
Okay.
I'm going to sit down the U.S. government, all of the American media for this ridiculousness that we've been going through since this year began. And on January 6th, this hoax they're pulling over our eyes, this wool they're pulling over our eyes, pretending that white America has always been peaceful. These motherfuckers ain't peaceful. They savages. They come from the Caucasus region, from the mountains.
I thought there were good people on both sides.
These pale motherfuckers don't know how to act. These Al crackers and in the words in Charlemagne's Al crackers and vanilla isis. These motherfuckers always been violent. This shit is no surprise to anyone.
Yeah,
true.
We've known these violent motherfuckers existed. The FBI got a whole laundry list of shit on these motherfuckers. They warn you motherfuckers about the motherfuckers.
Now, who take the time to build a big ass cross and go set it on fire and come stand around it like a whole bunch of moth.
Gasoline. Gasoline, motherfucker, it's gasoline. Jesus Christ.
You
got
said ain't no secret. Ain't no secret that these motherfuckers would do some shit
They've
like
been doing
this.
this shit for 400 plus years.
Yeah. I wish a black man, I wish a group of black people would set a fucking cross on goddamn fire and dance around that motherfucker. I wish the motherfucker would.
Niggas be like, that's a waste of wood, man. We could have used that for something else.
Oh, that good ass gas, I could be driving down the road.
Yeah. Not only that, ain't not none of those black Christians gonna never let you touch their cross like that.
Hell
That's
yeah.
not they God.
But yeah, man.
Oh man.
The U.S. government, the white America, the mass media hysteria, American media, sit your ass the fuck down, man. Nobody want to believe that shit. Everybody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, Hannibal. Thank you for that, bro. All right, Hannibal. You up next, sir?
Kyrie Irving, my boy. Best handlers in the game. But how you been handling this shit with the media and everything? No, you need to get that shit back on track. But I see what you're doing. I see what you do out here with the programs that you help. You giving back to the wildlife preserve and all the Indian preserve and all that stuff. I see all of that. But boy, like there's some of the shit you be making up. That shit in your head, my boy. that shit in your head, my boy. Like some of this shit you be making up, that shit on you. A lot of that shit on you. You did that shit to yourself, my boy.
He wildin', man.
Yeah, hey. Are you down with the new regime or not? You in there with James? You know what I'm saying? Fat James. And you know what I'm saying?
Fat James.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
The Ranchula, you know what I'm saying? Slim Reaper, you end up with him? Or you're not, dog. Come on,
I don't see how
man.
they can trust him, man. I don't see how they can trust that dude, man. Like to be a leader, because isn't he supposed to be the leader of the team?
No.
Yeah.
I don't see how they can trust to follow him when he can't show up. Can't fucking show up. That's just mind-boggling, man. But yeah, thank you for that, man. You my bad. You was wrapping that up, or you was fitting?
No, I'm good, bro.
Good shit, man. Thank you for that. Sit your ass down. That has been the show, fellas. That has been another one, man. We was a little over. We was a little over, but we still did good. I think we did good.
Yeah,
New year, new us, right?
Yeah.
New year, new us.
Hey man, pizza you be still cooking, dog.
Well, we did good, man. This has been another great episode, man. Anything y'all learned this week that y'all want to say before we tie a knot in this? Niggas are silent.
It's the joke, man. It's the joke.
Shut it down.
Shut it down, man.
You know, I'm trying to give the people a good lead out. You know what I'm saying? A good wind down to it, not just to top it off at the end, a tail.
This is T Prime with primarily speaking. Hannibal Vanderbilt. We out of here. See you next week.
All right. Okay, goddamn. Shit. Damn, they're trying to rush me out of here. All right, man. This has been another episode of Primarily Speaking. You know where to find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. PRIMERILY Speaking, no spaces, underscores, or dashes. I have been your host, Mr. Prime. And let's move to the 25.
Hannibal Vanderbilt, down South Georgia boy.
Lando, Cutie Body Brown, aka Mr. Alabama Slammer.
Alabama Slammer. And we will catch you motherfuckers next week. Deuces.